some really good receivers the past 2 weeks, but this is the first time you've had a quarterback shadow a receiver, all across the field. What is it about Beckham that made you decide to do that?
He is special, and we thought we'd go to it now because what we had been doing wasn't working in the last couple of weeks. So we put Carey on him, and we knew Fletch was fighting that hip, and we weren't sure if he was going to be up or not. So when we did it with Jalen coming into the game and for the first time, and the guys that haven't played much, we thought it was best to match up Carey to Beckham, and then we doubled and bracketed and clouded and stayed over the top on most of the game.
I don't know if you want to talk about looking ahead, but I mean, how much better does the secondary have to be moving forward?
Well, we have to get better. There's no question about that. I mean, if there's one thing, we've said it all. We improved in every category except the deep passes. And the deep passes were, that's what gets the long yards, the touchdowns, the points. So we have to get that fixed, and we will this offseason.
Do you feel like you have the people here to do it?
We'll look at all that, everything. I mean, every bit of it, from my calls to the structure to the techniques. And again, there's so many things involved. So we'll look at all those things and we'll get it right. I know that.
Do you regret not making pass rush quieted the last month? And so maybe why?
I don't think they have. I know we were fighting for the #1 spot in sacks in the NFL, and they do a great job. Eli at the line manipulated his protection by our looks over and over again, and we knew he would do it. He was holding tight ends in and backs in when we were pressuring, and he was moving it around and letting them release when we weren't. So they do a nice job. I take my hat off to those guys in the O-line, the way they made adjustments. But no, I don't think it tailed off. I think we had a good season rushing the passer. Would have liked to finish with the sack lead, but we didn't. But the guys scrapped it out and won the game.
So sorry if you've been asked this before, but the decision to have Carey, Shadow, Odell a little more than maybe he was moving different sides.
Was that Shadow in the whole game?
Okay.
He did, and the reason was we knew that Fletcher was probably, he was nursing the hips, and we didn't know if he'd be up or down by the end of the week. So knowing that Jalen would be in a dime, or knowing that the guys that hadn't played much corner would be in, we thought Shadow and Carey the whole game would be our best bet.
Having that flexibility do you look back upon and in hindsight that maybe York would have been benefited to have Carey, Shadow?
With the benefit of hindsight, we're looking backwards and knowing it didn't work out, the decisions I made, you always second guess and say, hey, what if, woulda, coulda, shoulda, and what if. But at the end of the day, I know I look at it hard, we look at it hard, we study it hard, and we make the decision, and we got to make the call. And sometimes we're right and sometimes we're wrong. And in hindsight, I don't know, maybe I put Carey and match him up more next year, I don't know. Or, more the last couple of weeks. But we did what we did today. Still passed on us way too much than they should have. But we kept it more to field goals and touchdowns, and that's a positive.
I know you don't have a chance to look back at the whole season yet, but reflecting on it, how do you think you did this season as a play caller, just in terms of defense?
I think I grew. I really do think I'm better and better, and there was games I wish I had back. There's calls I wish I had back. And knowing the people and the personnel and then moving it, and as a staff, we build a flexible scheme where we can apply tools like we did today. But I can get better like everybody can get better, but I think I got better this year.